Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to week 1 of your Winter Yoga Series. This series is all about honoring the winter solstice, so I'm calling it Reflection. So the winter solstice is a wonderful time to pause and reflect, which is why this series is called Reflection. The days are shorter, the nights are longer, and with this our energy levels seem to dip, and it's just a good time to slow everything down as the seasons are changing. So the winter solstice is really just all about resting, recharging, so that when the energy shifts and the seasons change again in the spring, we feel recharged and ready to take on what's to come. So that is the intention of this series, is to slow down, to reconnect with yourself and reflect on the year and how you want to go about in the future. With all of that said, this is why I'm releasing this first class on the full moon, because that is also what the full moon energy is about. So this class is really inspired by the energy of the full moon. We're going to keep things nice and slow, really stretchy, really great opportunity to go inward and reconnect with yourself. So a wonderful time for the full moon energy and for the winter solstice that's just around the corner. Don't require any props for this practice, but if you'd like to use them, definitely have them ready, especially if you want more of a restorative approach to the practice. A couple of blocks could be really helpful. Other than that, all you'll need is yourself, your yoga mat, and your energy. So when you're ready, meet me on the mat and let's begin. All right, my friends, let's begin our practice standing at the top of the mat in Tadasana mountain pose. So bringing the feet hip-width distance apart. Take a soft bend in the knees, stand up nice and tall. And then just draw the shoulders down and back, lifting up through the crown of your head. You can soften the gaze or close your eyes. And just take a moment to notice how you're feeling standing on the mat. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, sigh the breath out. Checking in with how you're feeling in this moment. Noticing how you feel physically, mentally, emotionally. And knowing that whatever you're bringing on the mat, that's okay. Allowing whatever energy you're bringing today to move through you as we move along the mat today. Allowing your movement and your breath to shift your energy and to leave you feeling rejuvenated and refreshed. Take one more deep breath in. And a long breath out, let it go. Gently blink the eyes open. Reach the arms up and overhead. Take a big full breath in. And exhale, cactus the arms open through the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Reach your arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, take your right hand to your right hip, side bend to the right. Reaching that left arm up and over. And then come back through center, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, left hand to your left hip, side bend to your left. Draw the right shoulder back, breathing into the right side body. And then come back through center, breathe in. Exhale, hinge forward at the hips, fold over the legs. Take a moment to pause here, maybe walk on one spot, bending one knee at a time. Maybe sway side to side. Just waking up the backs of the legs, letting go of any tension in the neck and the shoulders. And then come back through center. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your shins, find a flat back. And exhale to folds. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, right hand to your right hip, side bend to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left hand to left hip, side bend to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, forward folds. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Moving through that once more. Inhale to rise. Exhale, cactus the arms, open the chest. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, right hand to right hip, side bend to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, left hand to left hip, side bend to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to your downward facing dog. Lifting the hips to the sky, relax the crown of your head down. You can bend the knees as much as you need to here. Maybe walk it out, bending one knee, and then bending the other. So just taking these next few breaths to nurture your body, just giving it what it needs. And then come back to a neutral downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Drop your knees to the mat. Untuck the toes, coming into tabletop. As you inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze for cow pose. And exhale into cat. Good. Inhale, cow pose. Drop the belly, look up. Exhale, cat, round through the spine. Twice more. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to a neutral spine. Tuck the toes. Breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Inhale, lift your heels. Shift forward into high plank. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Walk the hands back towards your feet, coming into a malasana at the back of the mat. Bring your feet as wide as the mat, heels in, toes out, sink into the hips. Hands can travel to the heart. Bring the elbows to the inside of your knees. Push out of the heels, keep the legs active here. Try to lengthen the tailbone down, lift up through the crown of your head. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, forward fold. Heel toe the feet together, bring the big toes to touch. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, walk the hands forward, coming into your high plank. Shoulders in line with the wrists, engage through your core. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, come down onto the forearms here. Elbows in line with the shoulders, engage through your core. So really charging up through the core, the legs, keep pushing out of the forearms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, side plank on the right. Spin your heels to the right, reach your left arm to the sky. So pushing out of that right forearm, lifting the hips high. And then come back through your forearm plank. Breathe in. Side plank on the left. Spin your heels to the left. Reach your right arm to the sky. Keep lifting the hips. Feel that engagement in your obliques. Breathe in. And breathe out. Come back to your forearm plank and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips, untuck the toes for Sphinx pose. Press the tops of the feet into the mat, lift the kneecaps up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together to lift the chest. Breathe. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press the hips back to your heels for a child's pose. Resting your forehead on the mat. Just feeling that release in the shoulders and the back. Breathe in. And breathe out. Next, inhale, slowly round yourself forward, coming into upward facing dog. Drop your hips, lift your thighs off of the mat. And then exhale, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Press the heels to the mat, relax the crown of your head down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Next, inhale, reach your right leg to the sky for three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward for warrior 2. Spin the back heel down, cartwheel the arms up, reach the right arm forward, left arm back. Take a moment to adjust your stance. Deep bend in that right knee. Stack your shoulders over your hips, slightly tuck the tailbone under. Making sure you can see your right big toe. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more breath. And then interlace your fingers behind your back. Straighten the right leg, turn the right toes in. As you inhale, lift up through the chest, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, hinge forward at the hips, allowing your hands to fall up and over. So relaxing the crown of your head down. And then release your fingertips to the mat. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, turn your heels in, toes out, bend your knees. Reach your arms to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, eagle arms. Bring your left arm underneath your right. Wrap the forearms and interlace the wrists. Press the palms of the hands together. Feel that stretch in the upper back. Keep bending into the knees, getting deep in our goddess squat here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, star pose. Straighten through the legs, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, grab your right wrist with your left hand, side bend to the left. So rolling that right shoulder open, breathing into the right side body. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, warrior 2 at the back of the mat. Turn the left toes out, bend into your left knee. Flip your left palm, reverse your warrior, breathe in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, pick up the right heel. Low lunge, drop your right knee to the floor, reach the arms to the sky, inhale. And stay for the exhale. Pressing firmly into that left foot, allow your hips to sink down. Take one more inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat for our full pyramid pose. Step the right foot in and straighten your left leg. So your right foot is at a 45-degree angle. Pull the left hip back to square off the hips. As you inhale, find length in the spine. And exhale to fold. Relaxing the forehead down. Breathing space into the left hamstring. Next inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, standing splits. Walk the hands forward, lift the right leg up. Keep the hips square here, soft bend in the left knee. Breathing in. And breathing out. One more inhale. Exhale, step the right foot back to your runner's lunge. Moving right into the second side. Inhale, three-legged dog. Send the left leg high. Exhale, left foot steps forward, warrior two. Spin the back heel down, cartwheel the arms up. Reach your left arm forward, right arm back. Deep bend in that left knee. Stack shoulders over hips, slightly tuck the tailbone under. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more breath. And then interlace your fingers behind your back. Straighten the left leg, turn the left toes in. As you inhale, lift through the heart, look up towards the sky. And exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. Relax the crown of your head down. Allow your hands to fall up and over, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And release your fingertips to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, turn your heels in, toes out, bend your knees. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, eagle arms, right arm underneath your left. Wrap the forearms, interlace the wrists. Bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. Press the forearms together. Feel that stretch in the upper back. Keep bending into the knees here. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale, star pose. Straighten through the legs, reach the arms up. Exhale, right hand to your left wrist, side bend to the right. Come back through center, inhale. Exhale, warrior two, top of the mat. Turn the right toes out, bend your right knee. Flip your right palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, pick up the left heel. Low lunge, drop your left knee, reach your arms to the sky, breathe in. And stay for the breath out. Pressing firmly into that right foot. Slightly press the hips forward as you lean your weight back. Breathing into the left hip flexor. Take one more inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat for full pyramid. Step the left foot in, straighten the right leg. Left foot comes at a 45-degree angle. Pull the right hip back. As you inhale, find length in the spine. And exhale to folds. Relax the upper body. Breathing into the back of the right leg. Next inhale, find a halfway lift. Standing splits as you breathe out. Walk the hands forward, lift the left leg. So keep the hips square here. Soft bend in that right knee. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, left foot steps back to your runner's lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog, send the right leg high. Exhale, pigeon pose. Step the right knee behind your right wrist. Sink the hips down and untuck the back toes. So pressing that left hip down to keep the hips square. You can stay on the fingertips to keep the chest lifted, or you can come down onto the forearms. Feeling a beautiful stretch in the outside of the right hip, maybe the left hip flexor. You can close your eyes if that feels good. And just breathe here. With each inhale, bringing space into the body. With each exhale, seeing if you can relax a little bit more. With your next breath, gently lift your chest all the way up. Shift your weight into your right hip and then turn to face the left side of your mat. So bringing the left leg out to the side, sole of your right foot to the inside of your left leg. Reach your right arm to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, side bend to the left, reaching that right arm up and over. Reaching your right hand for your left toes. Try to stack the shoulders here. And then slowly release, come all the way up. Hug the right knee in towards your chest. Place the sole of your right foot down. And then lift yourself up to a skandasana. So pushing out of the right foot to lift your hips. Bring the palms together in front of your heart. So pushing out of that right heel, breathing into the left inner thigh. Take one more inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge at the back of the mat. Bend into the left knee, pick up the right heel. Inhale, three-legged dog, send the left leg high. Pigeon pose as you breathe out, left knee behind your left wrist. Sink the hips down, untuck the back toes. Take a moment to adjust your positioning here. Try to keep that right hip down to keep the hips square. You can stay on the fingertips to keep the chest lifted, or you can come down onto the forearms. So again, just relaxing into this position, coming back to your slow, intentional breathing. Just allow yourself to soften. You can close your eyes. Just feel into your body. Noticing the stretching sensations in the left hip. The simple motion of your breath. With your next breath, lift your chest all the way up. Shift your weight into your left hip. Turn to face the right side of your mat. Extending your right leg out to the side. Bring the sole of your left foot to the inside of your right leg. Reach your left arm to the sky. Breathe in. Side bend to the right as you breathe out. Reaching your left hand for your right toes. Draw the left shoulder back to open the chest. And lift yourself all the way up. Hug the left knee in towards the chest. Bring the sole of your left foot down. Coming through Skandasana, push out of the left foot, lift your hips up. So slightly lean your weight forward. Push out of the left foot, bring your hands through heart center. Breathing into that right inner thigh. Beautiful. Take one more inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge at the top of the mat. Bend into the right knee, pick up the left heel. You may need to adjust your positioning here, and that's okay. As you inhale, three-legged dog, send the right leg high. And exhale, downward facing dog, step the right foot down. Breathing in here. And breathing out. Drop your knees to the floor, untuck the toes. Sweep your right arm to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, thread the right arm underneath you, reach over to the left. Resting the right side of your head onto the mat, pressing your right shoulder into the mat. You can come onto the left fingertips here, and then press into the fingertips to find a deeper twist. Slightly bump your hips to the right, breathing into the upper back. And then plant the left hand down. Sweep your right arm to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, right hand down for your tabletop. Second side, sweep your left arm to the sky, inhale. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath you, reach over to the right. Pressing your left shoulder into the mat. Come on to the right fingertips. Press into the fingertips and then twist your torso to the right. Slightly bump your hips to the left. Then plant the right hand down. Sweep your left arm to the sky, breathe in. Exhale, left hand down for your tabletop pose. Walk the hands forward, come into your puppy. Keep the hips lifted, sink the chest down. You can rest your forehead on the mat, or you can bring your chin on the mat. So making this an active puppy pose, think about pressing your palms into the mat, feeling a deeper sensation in the upper back. And then press your hips back towards your heels, coming into a child's pose. You can keep the arms extended out in front of you, or you can bring your arms alongside the body with the palms face up. Resting your forehead on the mat. And just breathe. This is where we'll end our practice. So if you'd rather take a shavasana or a seated position, feel free to take that instead. And once you've settled in, you can close the eyes. Just completely surrender. Letting go of any physical tension in the body. Just relax. Taking this time to introduce a mantra. So as you rest here in stillness, if you notice that your mind starts to wander, just repeat this mantra to yourself. I trust in the journey ahead and have faith that the universe is guiding me. I trust in the journey ahead and have faith that the universe is guiding me. Repeating this mantra quietly to yourself as you simply breathe and let go. Feel free to stay here for as long as you'd like. If you're ready to come out, slowly meet me in a seated position. Taking your time, no need to rush. And then once you make it there, you can soften the eyes or keep the eyes closed. And just feeling the energy right now. How do you feel compared to the beginning of your practice? And how are you feeling physically, mentally, and energetically? Noticing a peaceful energy wash over you, allowing this energy to radiate from within. And once you're ready, bring the palms of the hands together in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Taking this opportunity to bow down towards your own heart. Expressing gratitude for your time on the mat, for this practice, and for anything else that comes up for you in this moment. Thank you all so much for joining me in this practice. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a comment down below and tell me how it went for you. Otherwise, I hope you'll have a beautiful rest of your day or your evening, and I'll see you in the next video. May you stay well,